Welcome to Plug In and Log On. I'm Sam Matzen. I've been in the computer business since 1967, and I'm in the computer department here at Lazy Days. And today we're going to talk about email security. Everybody knows email's not secure, right? Everybody knows that under certain conditions, anybody can see an email. Well, not only that, it's worse than that. In some instances, they can even see your email password. Well, how can that happen? Let me show you where they can get you in the email environment. And what you have to do is you have to understand how email works. Let's say that you've got your laptop here and you want to send an email over here to Aunt Matilda. Now when you type that email up and you click send, it sends that email out to your local server. Now that email is going to set on that server anywhere from a second and a half to probably 2 hours. And pretty quick it's going to get a hold of Aunt Matilda's server and it's going to send that email over here. Now Aunt Matilda, she may not check her email every day, so that email is going to set on that server for a couple of days. But that's not what's going to get you. What's going to get you is, it turns out, Cousin Bugard runs that server, and he's not quite on the up and up. So all he has to do is check one checkbox, and he can have 100% of the emails that go into that server logged into a log file. So now, once those are logged into that log file, over a couple of years, you're sending emails out to Aunt Matilda and all your other cousins, your aunts and uncles, so they're all going to Cousin Bugard's email service. Now, over a couple of years, let's say that you've got 200 emails in there. Well, what can he do with that? Well, Cousin Bugard in the middle of the winter hasn't got anything to do, so he says, well, let's go look here and see who's got the most emails that's been sent into the server. Well, it was you. So then he writes another program and he says, okay, let's go see if we can find some personal information. So what's he looking for? Looking for your social security number, your date of birth, possibly passwords, your mother's maiden name, your country, city, county, state of birth. Why? I'm from Kansas. I lose my birth certificate. Need a new one. What do? I go to the Kansas website. I click on the Give Me a New Birth Certificate button. It comes up with a page, asks me some questions. What's it want to know? Who am I? Where was I born? And who's my mom and dad? You throw in $40, you push the button, a couple of weeks, the birth certificate shows up. Cousin Bugard knows that. Now he's got your certified birth certificate. What can he do with it? He goes down to the post office and he gets a passport application. He goes and gets his passport picture taken. He comes back, he fills it all out because he's got your social security number because it was in one of those emails. He tosses in a couple of $100, sends it to Atlanta, and about 6 or 8 weeks later he's got a passport with his picture and your name. Now if he can find your bank, he can do some damage. So that's the way that they use email to commit identity theft. So the rule is, don't ever put personal information in an email. And that's the best way to keep the bad guys like Cousin Bugard from stealing your identity. Be sure to come back to betterrving.com for more tips on using the internet in your RV.